What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out. Then we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and test. Let's see how we're sounding here. Give me 1 second. Let me switch back to my main YouTube channel. That'll help too. It's Friday, y'all. Test. All right, sounds good. Let me know how it sounds when you hop in, though. All right, cool. Let me send this link out. Hit that like button. If you're watching this recorded, go ahead and hit that like button. Once y'all hop in, go ahead and hit that like button. I'll send this link out right now, though. We are live. Bam. We're going to do this. All right, cool. I'll wait for y'all to hop in. I'm going to get my charts ready while we do that. While y'all hop in here. I'll get my charts ready. Nice little push right here. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I might move this, actually. I'll move it right there. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll bring this up here right there. What's going on, y'all? One trade, but probably be 2 trades. Well, I have multiple positions, I should say. We're going to break down how yesterday went, and then we're going to look at some setups for today, and of course, going into New York. I don't know why my thing just lagged out like that, but we're going to, my thing bugging out, but we're going to try to figure it out. All right, there we go. So we're about to go for the same setup right here. I only took 1 trade last night. Still holding this EA position. I just want to break this down, y'all. We got stuck in that range in this for like 2 weeks. And again, we broke through that level of traffic, and now price is flowing on literally. Y'all just look at the charts. Literally after the news, like literally the news candlestick, everything just broke through those levels of traffic that it was struggling to break 4 weeks. Because again, this was the level we've been talking about. Those that have been watching me for at least the past couple of weeks, especially since this month started, that's when the ranges really started. It kind of stopped. Not stopped. It kind of started like the end of August, beginning of September. As you can see here, it wasn't until yesterday during the news event price was finally able to break this level. So now we see the lower low got made. So we also just hit this level of traffic. So we're going to see 1 or 2 things happen. Obviously, price can only go up or down, but we're going to see price possibly break through this level because we do got another news event today during New York. So maybe that news will help us break through that level, or we might see retracement. It might try to ruin people's day on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are probably going to be looking for sales, even if they're not on the bigger time frames. They're just going to be looking for sales because, you know, price did a huge dump yesterday. But looking at the setup, if y'all didn't watch the video I dropped in the free signal room yesterday, make sure to watch that. Or if this is your first time on the live, still make sure to watch that as well. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. Just dropped that video last night as well. A few hours ago. I'm going to drop that link later also. MENA members are in another EA position. We hit a couple TPs a couple hours ago, did a retracement. So we look at this original position MENA members took on Wednesday. I don't know if anyone's still holding it. I'm pretty sure most people got wicked out of that. But if anyone's still holding it, this would be a nice 1 to 6 risk reward. I personally got wicked out of this. I did re-enter off this drop right here, though. So this is a nice 1 to 6 right now. But even if you didn't hold to right here, even this level right here would have been a nice 1 to 5 risk reward setup. We're going to be looking at EN as well. We're going to be watching GJ. We're going to wait for it to retrace some more. We're going to see if we can take another sell setup right there. We're going to watch EN. EN's kind of just been hugging this level. I was watching it last night. We're going to look at a possible sell setup there. And then, of course, we're going to be watching the indices, looking for some more buy setups. Let me pull up gold, too. I'm going to do one more chart. So I'm in the middle of like reorganizing like my desk and work setup. Like I just ordered a new chair and desk. It's not coming in until next week though, but kind of try to switch up because I be at the desk a lot. And you know, I'm trying to make sure my posture's straight because my shit been acting up lately. But I know the main reason why is because I be at the desk a lot, so gotta take care of that. But look at the Nasdaq, same thing. We're right back at this resistance level when we caught the reversal. And last time prices lower rejected, we're right back above it. We're right back above this daily level, right back at this level. So we're gonna see if we can break that today. We can break that today. We're gonna continue to look for buys, and then we can break this daily level right here. Then we could possibly take out this level of traffic highs to the left and then go back to the original target that we was looking for when we was over here like in July, which was to take out the ultimate highs to the left right here. But again, price rejected this level because it hit this level of traffic, which caused the rejection. But again, we zoom out, we can see that we're still ultimately bullish. Now, if price would have broke this level, we could have really saw the downtrend continue. But we see here that rejection wave, price shot up, tried one more time, then shot back up. So again, this is why we also look on the bigger time frame so we can see the overall direction and flow of price. But, you know, sometimes when it's very choppy, if you're on the smaller time frames, you can't really see everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's not why I pulled this up. We're supposed to be looking at gold on this one. All right, let's see who's in here. Let's see who's in here. What's going on, Matt? I see you in here. Gold is choppy now. I'm holding long from 1914. All right. Well, you should be up a couple pips, couple hundred, a couple points, couple hundred pips. It's not bad. We're about to hit this resistance level, so if you didn't secure profits or have SL in profit, make sure to do so because it's already rejecting, but you know, we just hit a resistance level, so it could try to retrace back down. You know, I'm gonna be watching gold. I'm not gonna be really looking for. I'm watching the currency pairs more. So we got price retracing back up. London session just started. Let's see what these other charts are looking like. Oops, let me take that out. Let's see what these other charts are looking like. What's my levels? Well, I was like, where are my levels at? Same thing here. Price was struggling to break that level. And then yesterday and Wednesday is when it finally broke it. So wouldn't be too shocked if we see some retracements, but price could try to keep dumping today as well. We're going to fix this. Had to unbold on that. I gotta add another level. I'm tripping. I gotta add another level. I got one more level to add. So let me do that on my other screen really quick. So while I do that, we're going to pull back. We got some retracements going on. Not too much of a surprise though, because again, price did do a huge dump at the start of the news. Me and the members did go live yesterday for the news event. We recorded all that. So members who didn't watch yesterday's live or wasn't in it, make sure to watch that over the weekend. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta fix one of my charts. I'll just join the stream. We haven't taken any. Well, we took a trade last night, but we're not in any other trades right now. I haven't taken any trades, made any calls. Just joined the live. Just started the live. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. Last week we went 7-2, caught 403 pips. Last month we went 45-7, caught 219,708 pips. We're gonna break that down in a little bit. I just gotta fix my chart really quick. So give me 1 second. Just dropped a new video last night. If y'all ain't watch it yet, I'm gonna go ahead and put that link in the chat. Make sure to watch that today. All right, cool. Yeah, but the game plan is still the same like yesterday. We're gonna be looking for buys on indices. Most currency pairs, at least the ones I trade, we're gonna be looking for sells. Might see some retracements because of the huge jump. but we're still overall looking for sales. Let me drop this in the chat. Bam. Let me know y'all can hear me okay. Yeah, I saw oil pumped. Because I stopped trading it. So the only reason why I took that trade last time is because I remembered that I was supposed to be adding that back to my list. So thanks for reminding me. I'm about to add that right now. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a whole row of tabs because until I fix my setup up, we're just gonna have a whole row of tabs on this one screen. I'm still using my second screen, but I gotta fix my setup up so I can fix my posture because I've been messing up. But yeah, oil did a nice move yesterday. I wasn't looking at it, so I missed it. Did a nice move yesterday. Would have been a nice setup. I had the market. It was a perfect setup, like a lot of other trades, but just wasn't watching this chart. It is what it is, though. Also, when we took that buy, it literally repeated itself multiple times, and then it took off. But yeah, so oil's still bullish, but again, we're hitting a level of traffic, and it just did a huge pump. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some retracements. But I am still looking for buys nonetheless. But you guys already know I like retracements. Retracements are definitely our friend. But yeah, we just got a bunch of pairs just kind of just choppy right now. So nothing we can do too much right now. Nothing we can do too much right now. I'll cut it to the chat in a little bit. If y'all got any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, feel free to drop them in the chat. Right now, I'm just getting my setups ready, so we make sure we don't miss anything. All right, so a bunch of stuff just retracing, hugging these levels. But yeah, for most of the currency pairs we're looking at sales, indexes, futures, whatever you want to call them. We're looking at buys. Gold is to be determined. I may or may not even mess with it today, depending on what I see. Because again, you don't gotta trade the same pair every day, which is why I always tell my members and students you should have at least four things you look at. Right? You should have a future you trade, whatever your account size is. If you have like a $200 account, then I'll stay away from futures. You still trade gold though, but you want to have a future, so that's SPX, NAS, US30. Then you want to have gold, and you're going to have two currency pairs. If you have at least four charts you're looking at, there's bound to be a setup. At least one of those have a setup every day. You know what I'm saying? Versus we just look at one pair or one chart, and then when it's like choppy or rangy, like we saw a lot of pairs the past couple weeks, but that's the only chart you like to trade, then you're going to start, trying to force setups and doing dumb stuff. Versus if you have a bunch of other options to look at, then you can pick and choose which one looks the cleanest, and then tunnel vision and focus on those instead of trying to force or make up setups that aren't really there or not good setups. Because again, the goal isn't to try to catch every pip. Goal isn't to try to be in trades all day. The goal is to wait and look for high quality setups, high probability setups, and then execute on those. Again, in that video I dropped in the free Telegram, that basically broke down why we've been taking a lot less trades the past couple of weeks. Because again, prices have been rangy, and of course, I like to catch lower lows or higher highs. So had to wait for that breakout. Again, it was stuck at this level for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and that's not even including the retracement. I'm just talking about the days where price was on this level chilling. And you also see these wicks. So price tried to break that level, but each time it broke that level, it retraced and came right back to the support level. It wasn't until literally the news event that caused price that same level to tank and break through that level. And again, went zone to zone. Not a coincidence. But yeah, we're going to be looking at sales. But again, price is just kind of chilling right now. So we're just patiently waiting. We're literally looking at all these charts. They're all hugging levels right now. Again, not a coincidence, but yeah, we're just going to be waiting on these setups right now. So we're going to keep it on. I'm going to keep it on EJ. I want to switch to GJ. I'm going to keep it on this. Yeah, so I'm waiting for this to retrace up a little bit more. What's going on, Crypto Thorough? What's going on, David? I see you in here. GJ is getting wiki. What time frame are you looking at? I mean, there's a wick right here, but what time frame are you looking at? I see some wicks right there. So what's going on with GJ is, again, same thing. Price was struggling to break that level. We caught this sell. Again, if we're going to free signal room, free Telegram, this was the GJ. So I broke this down in this video. Make sure to watch this video. But again, we went for that GJ sell earlier this week. If I can find it. Here it is. So we went for this GJ sell on, what day was this? Monday? I don't even know. I can't keep track of dates. But we went for this GJ sell, and again, it was super rangy. We hit TP3. It was ranging between TP2 and TP3 for that entire day. And then we hit TP5 the next day. And then what happened after that? It just got stuck ranging and then it retraced back and then it hit our stop loss. Why did it do that? We can kind of see why. I broke it down with the members a lot during the live streams and advanced play signal room. And I also broke it down in that video. But just to reiterate, again, this is why I like to go in the bigger time frames, because again, on the smaller time frames, you're not going to be able to tell what's going on. All you're going to see is, oh, price was rangy. Why is price rangy? You know, what you call a sell, but price is just stuck here. What's going on? But if you go on a bigger time frame, I mean, if you have these levels marked off, you can kind of see as well. But assuming if you don't have those levels marked off and you're not looking on the bigger time frame, which most people don't, you wouldn't be able to see what's going on. What was happening was price was struggling to break and hold this main. So let's go on a clean chart. I think it would be better if we go on a clean chart. And before we go into breaking this down, let me make sure we're not missing anything, because we got a couple minutes until the next 15 pops up. Let me see. All right, cool. Price still slowly moving. That hit that one rejected. Yeah, I'm still kind of leaning towards sales, but price breaks above like 1924, that might change my mind. But yeah, I kind of don't like what it's looking like. So I may just not even trade it, to be honest. But I'm still going to look at them because I just like looking at charts when they're open, when the market's open. All right, cool. And then we could look at a possible setup. I'd like for it to retrace back down, but if it wants to hold this level, I got to add another level here as well, which I'll do in a little bit. This is just a trade idea. I'm not going to jump in this. As y'all know, I don't chase trades away from the retrace back to our level, which price almost does all the time. And I got to add another level. So the risk to reward, we're not going to really be able to map out, but it's going to be at least a 1 to 2 minimum. Stop loss, I'm going to do a tight stop loss. Put it right there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. So now let's break down GJ before this next 15 pops up. And like I said, all right, any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm going to get to the chat. Again, we're not that big yet. I see all the messages. I'm going to get to them. So yeah, just drop your questions, charts, whatever y'all want in the chat. And yeah, we'll go over that. But basically breaking down GJ, there's support resistance levels on every time frame. Now, the bigger time frames are the more powerful and the ones I like to trade off of. So if we see right here, we had two main support levels that price was struggling to break. Okay, and just like on a smaller time frame, when price is ranging, it takes a few candlesticks to finally break that level. It's the same thing with the daily. You read every time frame the same. Only difference is you know, the bigger the time frame, that's the more time in that candlestick. So instead of these being 5-minute, 15-minute candlesticks, these are daily candlesticks. So that's why it took like 2 weeks for price to break out this level. So before we do this bar replay, okay, let's cancel it. Let's just count these candlesticks. So this is when price did a higher high, made that low, failed to make a higher high, rejected. So after this rejection, it played and ranged off this level for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right? And even right now, because I'm off the bar replay, right? I'm off the bar replay, right? Okay, 17, 18. So even right now, so literally over 2 weeks of trading, price has been ranging, still struggling till right now to break this level. The furthest it went was yesterday, but you can see it's literally retracing right back to its main support resistance level. So, you know, we had the right trade idea, but because there was a lack of volume, because, you know, if you're traded the past 2 weeks, you know, there was a very low volume, even with those news events. But because of the lack of volume and then price struggling to break through this level, which is what caused the ranging. Because again, if we just look on the 15 and we go right here, let's just do a timeline really quick. Because again, we went for this sell. Let's go back in the past, because me and the members were going for these sells a while ago. Like we was aiming for sells literally August 24th, and I can pull it up in a second. We're gonna go into advanced play signal room, and break that down. Give me 1 second, y'all. So what date was that? The 20, 24th, 23rd. So let me scroll up to that. 24th, 23rd. Oil pump like crazy. You just getting a wiki. I appreciate your boss. It sounds great. AU 15 minutes, but it popped up some more. Okay. Yeah, we can look at AU. I'll look at AU after I finish breaking this down. I got you, crypto. All right, so we're scrolling. This is the advanced play signal room. So these are all old trades. I don't need nobody opening their chart and jumping into a trade. This is the 29th. We're in a whole nother month. So we're just going to scroll to, what day is this? The 24th. So we're going to scroll a little bit more. Boom, boom, boom. So, okay, so we went for this GJ sell on the 24th, which was right here when price, the first huge drop down, right? Rejected that level, entered off the retest. All TPs got hit. Nice 1 to 2 risk reward. So if y'all go to that date, which was maybe the 25th, that Friday live stream, you'll have seen I had a sell markup here, the same sell markup that we took, a couple weeks later. And I was like, if price can break and hold that level, we're going to look for another sell entry. But what happened? Price rejected that level, which caused the first initial rejection, and the price, shot up. But then it hit this daily level, rejected that, right? Then that's when we went for that buy, like, what was this, like 2 weeks ago, last week, whatever the case may be. And then again, price still struggled to break this resistance level. Then what? Dropped back down. So then this day, on the 7th, me and the members went for a sell on that as well. So we're going to scroll down to the 7th. Boom, boom, boom. Fast forward a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. What day was this? The 7th. Okay. We're almost there. That's EN. All right, here's the GJ sell. So then we went for the sell on the 7th, which was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. We hit TP like 3, TP4, something like that. Hit TP4. After TP4 got hit, what happened? Price rejected, shot back up, hit stop loss, right? Then the next day, well, the next week, because Friday the market closed. So the Sunday, I did the chart analysis that Sunday. All right, Sunday chart analysis. I broke down a bunch of setups. I broke this down, saying we could look for sales on GJ. So that Sunday, after I dropped that, I was at 927. That's when price was like chilling right here. And then literally a few candlesticks after I dropped that video, price tanked, did the move that we went for literally the same day. Because after that, then we went live during London session. So if you go to Monday's live, you will see that we was looking for a sell setup that entire London session. Because again, this is when London session started. Then price retrace. So before we do this, let me cut myself off. And we're still going to look at AU, but I'm breaking this down really quick. So let's make sure we're not missing anything. Cool. Everything's still just kind of chilling. So we're not missing anything right now. All right. GJ did drop back below. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up GJ on the other screen. Okay, it's still pushing up. All right, cool. So after price retrace, it took the entire London session to retrace. This was New York session, 8 o'clock right here. Boom, boom, boom. That's when we entered the sell. So price got stuck ranging. Then it retested the next live on Tuesday. That's when we saw those TP5 got hit. After TP5 got hit, look, the same level when we and the members went for that sell on that Thursday, price rejected. It rejected again when it had that huge push down, right? Then that live stream when we hit TP5, guess what? That's the same exact level. Then what happened after that? Retrace back, right? Then we go to yesterday. It finally did the move we was waiting for and looking for. And then guess what? The same thing it did last time it hit this level, it's literally doing the same thing. So again, price always repeating itself. So we're going to look for another sell setup on here. So that's what we're going to look for. We're going to look for another sell setup. But that's basically what happened. It was a huge levels of traffic. Price was struggling to break and hold that level. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why price was doing what it was doing in that trade setup. So it was the right idea. We just didn't have enough volume for price to break and hold that level. You know what I'm saying? But now let's get back to these charts. So we're going to pull up AU because we got a request. So we're going to pull up AU. So I haven't traded AU since like Q1, but we're going to pull it up and see if my levels are still accurate. If they're not, I might fix them, but we want to still do analysis. So looking at AU, this is probably why gold did the same thing. So the levels are still accurate, which is crazy. I haven't traded this in a while. But anyways, so we're nice and bearish, right? And this is probably why gold rejected and shot up as well. So you watched my video on how to identify trend and trend reversals. If you haven't, I'm about to drop that in the chat right now. Make sure to watch that video. Because again, it's super important to know how to read candlesticks because that's how we make or lose our money. And if you enter trade and you don't know how to read candlesticks, you're going to be like what the majority of traders are, confused. That's why people be emotional. Well, there's other reasons why people be emotional in trades. That's another topic. But first, let me find this video. How to, where is it? Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So if you ain't subbed yet, go ahead and hit that sub button. All right. I'm about to drop the giveaway details this weekend because we're literally like 3 away. So I might as well start dropping the details for the giveaway. Where is the link? Oh, there it is. All right. So I just dropped that link. So if you watch that video, all right. So we look right here. Clear lows being made. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Clear lows being made. Then we get stuck here. Failed to make a lower low once. Tried again. Failed again twice. So we got like a double, triple bottom right here. So if price breaks this resistance level, it starts treating as support, and especially if it breaks this daily level, we might see a reversal happen. Again, we got news today. So news is either going to make price force its way down and make a lower low, or it's going to cause the reversal to happen, right? So that's what we can see right here. So if price breaks this level, you can look for short-term buys, but you want to be super safe. I wait for price to break and hold above 65.20, 65.30, treat that level as support, then I'll look for buys. All right, you see this level, treat as resistance, same level, treat as support. And last time price was bearish, this was the level that price rejected and caused the uptrend to happen. So that's basically what's going down with AU. So we kind of got a double, triple bottom here. And this is the last line of defense, these two levels. So if price breaks those two levels, we can see a reversal happen, and we could possibly look for buys next week. But price continues to hold those levels, then with the news, we can possibly see price force its way down. But that's basically what's going on with AU right there. So the current resistance level is around like 64.70, 64.80. So yeah, that's what we're looking at on AU. Now, am I going to trade that today? Probably not. That's just me personally. So look, GJ hit that level. Look, took off immediately. Again, not a coincidence. Price always repeats itself. It's not a coincidence that literally price did this like 5 different times. Not a coincidence. So I didn't want it to drop that aggressively so soon. I was going to try to wait for the next 15, but you know, price don't care what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Price is going to do what it's going to do. So let's see what these other charts. That's still retracing. Let's put this back on Euro AUD. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered anything yet. Me and the members are in the trade. We took one during Tokyo session because, as y'all know, Tokyo session is exclusively strictly with the members. But besides that, we're not in any other trades. We're just looking at trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Last week we went 7 and 2, got 403 pips. Last month went 45 and 7, got 219,708 pips. All right, we're about to pull that up and go over that right now. Yeah, I did not want GJ to drop that aggressively. So we got a new 5-minute about to pop up. Yeah, we're going to be looking at GJ sales. We're going to see what this next 15, this 5-minute looking like, but we might see some GJ sales and EJ sales. So while we're watching these, we're going to go over how we did yesterday. And well, first we got to go on the free channel. We can go over how we did yesterday, last week, and last month. So looking at yesterday, only took one trade yesterday. It was a gold trade. Me and the members entered that before the news. TP3, we actually entered on yesterday's live. We went over on yesterday's live. TP3 got hit TP3 like multiple times, then reversed up after rejected. Again, if you watch that video I dropped in the chat, which was this one right here, how to identify trend and trend reversals. And if we go into gold, you would have saw those signs. Obviously, for one, even not even watching that video, this is just something, okay? If price is showing multiple times it's struggling to break a level, and we already know price does one or two things, go ups or down, and it's struggling to go down, it's only got one other option, which is to go up, right? But also, if you watch that video, it kind of breaks it down more technically, how to read and map out and follow the flow of price. But realistically, just common sense wise, if price is struggling multiple times to push past a level, that's when we want to secure profits or just close the trade. But we hit TP3 a couple times. As you can see, it tried multiple times to break past that level. But again, if we use that strategy I dropped in that other video, how to read candlesticks, we can see why. Had a strong level of traffic, a strong support resistance level, that it treated as support, failed to treat as resistance. So if price is struggling to break that level, it has no choice but to trickle and go to the next level in the opposite direction. But yeah, we're going to be looking at possible GJ and EJ sales this next 15. We're looking at possible EJ and GJ sales. But that's how we did yesterday. Only took one trade. Then looking at Tuesday, scroll up. Tuesday took one trade. Also took an EA sell. All TPs got hit, caught 50 pips. But after I posted that, price proceeded to tank even more. So that play was more than 50 pips, right? So originally it was at 50. Well, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This was this play right here. So originally it was at 50 pips, but then it dropped like another 6,700. Dropped like, yeah, so that's like 100 plus pips right there. And that's not even including yesterday's drop. So yeah, that thing just tanked after the fact, especially with the news. This was the news candlestick. Literally tanked after that. Then looking at what day was this? Tuesday, Monday? I don't even know. Let me see. Let me pull up my calendar. This was Tuesday. So looking at Tuesday, went 3-1, caught 130 pips, took a GJ sell, caught 50 pips, took a GA sell. TP1 got hit, caught 10 pips, then re-entered. All TPs got hit, caught 70 pips, then took a NAS buy, SL got hit. And that NAS buy ended up playing out yesterday. Whoops. Yeah, same thing like all the other charts. I went for this buy on Tuesday, rejected that level after it retested. Then, the next day, failed to hit that level or break that level, I should say. Then with the news event, did a couple wonky stuff, then eventually broke above that level. Could have went for a buy on it, but it was super choppy and rangy. So I decided just to leave it alone. But yeah, so new 15 is about to start, and now it looks like price is rejecting again. So we might see some retracements because, again, we did have a huge drop. So it might try to retrace and retest this level where we can look for a sell. Why do I have a buy set up? Am I tripping? Oh, I was like, what the heck? But yeah, so if it fails to hold that level, it's probably going to retrace back to this level. But nonetheless, we're still looking for sells. Not going to go for a buy because why? Because we're going to bigger time frame. There's no higher highs being made, just lower lows. You get what I'm saying? So even though price might retrace, ultimately price is still going to the downside. You get what I'm saying? So give me 1 second, y'all. I need to grab my water. Because my throat messed up right now. All right, we back. We're going to put this back on GJ. Yeah, so we're looking at a possible GJ sell, possible EJ, watching EN. We're looking for sells on most currency pairs. Right now, we're just waiting to see if it's going to hold that level. If it rejects that level, we're just going to wait for it to retrace back to the level above it. But nonetheless, we're looking for a sell. So we can't look for a sell here. We're just going to move that over. We're going to look for a sell right here. Mark this off right here. So this is the game plan either way. Our new 15 just started. Looks like that's about to try to drop. Yes, we might go for a sell here. So I'm going to write some trade ideas up because I do like how this is looking. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to write some trade ideas up. Those just join the stream, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. I have not entered this trade, but might enter it in a second. I kind of want to wait for it to hit the daily level first, because it hasn't even hit my level or the daily level. I'm still going to write this trade idea up. So the same move that we went for on Monday. Stop loss might just get adjusted, but it's going to be the same move. All right, cool. Yeah, so we got all these pairs retracing. Not too much surprise. So I was going to do that during London session. We're just be looking for the setups going into New York. Still going to be on the chart stuff, but again, we're not going for buys on any of these setups. It's going to have to break a few levels for us to consider buys. Only setups we're looking for buys on is the futures and then maybe gold, depending on how it reacts to this resistance level I got right here. Because we could see the trees as resistance. This could just be a lower high going into a lower low. But again, we've seen time and time again how much of a support level it's been respected as. So we're just watching and waiting right now. Not gonna lie, I am leaning towards sells though, but I also don't like where gold's at, to be honest. I'd rather see the below here or above here, to be honest. But we're still gonna keep an eye on that. It looks like things are retracing up for us. Yes, we're tracing down. Not quite as low as I wanted yet. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now, y'all. How much it costs to join the advanced play signal room? I think the sale's still active. It might end at the end of this quarter. I gotta check. I'm pretty sure it ends at the end of this month, but it's 100 a month. But with the code, I think I dropped the code like a day or two ago. Let me pull it up. I think I dropped the code like a day or two ago. But yeah, so use this code. I'm ready. You got to put the code in before you check out. All right. So before you hit purchase, you got to put this coupon code in. I just saw a red candlestick. Yeah, we might enter this. We might enter this in a little bit. So we're going to shift that over. All I saw was the green line turn red. So I had to pump the brakes on that really quick. I'm kind of liking this right here. All right, but anyways, so we use this code, it's 15% off. Now, what comes with Advanced Play Signal Room, since price is kind of just hugging these levels / retracing, I can just pull it up and show you. I can show you a few things. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at a couple charts really quick. Give me a second. Yeah, it's pushing up. That's still hugging that level. Kind of, it didn't hit the level. Obviously, it's not going to always hit the level. I'm just real picky with my entries, y'all, which isn't a bad thing. But I'm just letting y'all know that I'm real picky with my entries, especially because we were super choppy for 2 weeks. I'm kind of real passive right now, but that's besides the point. Yeah, things stuck on this level right here. If it breaks that level, and this is the same level we was talking about, that wick. I don't know if this is the wick he was talking about. Let me make sure I said the correct person. I don't know if this is the wick he was talking about, David. But it's the same level price reacted off that wick going. Because again, we just dropped this level here to below this body. That's where price wicked at. You know what I'm saying? And we also see the same wick here, same wick here. Like I said, there's these levels on every time frame. You know what I'm saying? So the strategy works on every time frame. But let's get back to what we're talking about. I'm gonna keep on GJ. I kind of like this setup. It's right back at where our entry was on Monday too. So that might try to drop. I mean, it is dropping. So I kind of like that setup. And if anyone's looking or considering it, it's literally going to be the same TPs and entry as the GJ on Monday. Kind of like that. Let me post to the screen. The ideal entry would have been up here though, but it's still not a terrible setup. It's still a 1 to 2 risk reward. I'm just real picky with my entries. But the next trade I do enter though is going to go in the free channel because we took a trade last night. So the next trade will be going to free channel. I'm going to go ahead and post that disclaimer just to get it out the way. But anyways, so what comes with the Advanced Play Signal Room is obviously get all the trades and then Tokyo sessions exclusively with the. Why isn't it popping up? Where is it at? Why am I tripping? It's popping up, but I don't see it. Am I tripping? I don't know what I did. I'm just going to reopen it. I don't know what I just did to it. So I'm just going to reopen Telegram. Let's see if it pops up on the right screen. Oh, found it. That thing was in the corner somehow. But anyways, let me pull that back up. Give me a second. I gotta fix my charts. All right, bam. So what comes with Advanced Play Signal Room is we trade all sessions. Tokyo sessions is exclusively for the members. So any trades taken during Tokyo session are only going to be posted in there. We only took one trade last night, but sometimes we take more than one trade. Then, of course, you get all the signals. Again, I'm only posting trades that meet my rules that I post in the signal room, and all trades I post are trades I enter. That's why they all have my entries, and that's why I always say sold or bought. It's never saying buy or sell. I'm telling you what I did. You know what I'm saying? So if you read that disclaimer I just posted, make sure to read that. We're going to go over that as well. But you get all the trades, and then every day during New York session, I drop the New York price watch list. And what the New York price watch list is, it breaks down trades taken during Tokyo session, London session, and the possible setup going into New York. And as you can see here, I'm going on a bunch of different time frames and breaking it down. I don't just say we're looking for buys. I don't just say we're looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys and why we're looking for sells. And speaking of which, this is also why I was hesitant to even enter or post that signal because, like I said, I want to wait for it to hit the resistance level because it's still technically on the way retracing up. Hasn't hit my level yet. So that's also why I'm waiting. And imagine if we would have entered, we'd be in drawdown right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important just to stick to your rules and patiently wait. I'm gonna keep my chart. I'm watching gold closely though. So yeah, so I literally go over not just trades we took, but literally possible steps going to New York. Because I know some of y'all might miss my signals, or some of y'all might not be able to take some of the trades I take. So whatever the case may be, I go over literally all the trades and charts we usually look at. So that's the futures, gold, the currency pairs, GJ, GU, EU, all that good stuff. And then I go over specific price levels, look for entries and exits at. I do that every single day. See this the next day, same thing. I do this every single day. And then Sundays, I do the same thing, was during Tokyo session when the market reopens. Then we have exclusive live streams. We have at least 2 a week. And they're during New York session. Last year, they're doing Tokyo session. This year, they're doing New York session, mainly circled around the news events. All right. But you have access to all the recordings. So you have over 400 videos, over a year worth. Like I said, the ones from last year were during Tokyo session, but you have these live streams to look at and explore. Then, of course, we have the account size key. Then we have the student member group chat pinned in here as well. And I'm not going to click that because, you got to be in there to see all that stuff. Now, what comes with the student member group chat is obviously you get to interact with other traders in there. People post, some of the results in there, all that good stuff. Then also the pinned message in the student member group chat is titled How to Calculate Your Lot Size. So that breaks down how to make sure you're risking the same amount every single trade, no matter what you're trading. Because think about it. You see a lot of people posts about if you have $100 account, use this lot size. You have a $500 account, use this lot size. You got, what I'm saying? But you can't use the same lots. No, there's no universal lot size. Unless you have a small account and you only put in 0.01s or something that's different. But unless every trade you take has literally the same pip as a stop loss, you shouldn't be entering the same amount. Because think about it like this. Let's say you took 3 trades. One was a 20 pip stop loss, one was a 50 pip stop loss, one was a 100 pip stop loss. And they all hit stop loss. And you risk the standard lot size for each one of those trades. Are you going to lose the same amount each one of those trades? No, they're going to be different amounts of loss. Why? Because they're different stop loss pips. So that's why it's important to know how to count pips and how to properly calculate your lot size. Now, if you don't know how to count pips, I got a video on YouTube on how to count pips. I might drop that in the chat. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's what basically comes with Advanced Play Signaling. Now, there's the monthly, yearly, and lifetime. They all use the discount for all of them. The discount works on one-on-one sessions as well. One-on-one sessions, you get access to the Advanced Play Signal Room, as well as 2 sessions a week. They're hour-long, recorded, and sent to you the same day. They're yours to keep for life. But yeah, new 15 about to start in a couple minutes. Price still just kind of chilling. GJ is about to retrace and hit that level. I want to see it get hit this 15. So we're going to just look and focus on the next 15 and see if it's going to reject or respect that level. But it looks like it's still trying to chill below this thing right here. So we're going to see what the next 15 looks like. And we're going to go back into the free channel. Boom. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Last week, we went 7 and 2, giving us a 78% win rate. Monday, we took 0 trades. Tuesday, we caught 188 pips. Wednesday, caught 144. Thursday was a break-even day. Friday, we caught 61 pips. In the week with a total of 403 pips caught. 200 of those were strictly with the members in the Advanced Play Signal Room. All right. You click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the week on Monday. Every trade posted has my personal entry, SL, TPs, reactions, how people viewed or into the trade, time the trade was posted, screenshots, positions, and of course those TPs getting hit. Now, how we did last month, I think I gotta scroll down for how we did last month. This is how we did the week before that. Now, how we did last month, we went 45 and 7. So only took 7 losses last month for the month of August. Caught 219,708 pips. 211,933 of those pips were strictly with the members in the Advanced Play Signal Room. You can see this if you scroll to September 6th. Once you go there, you click right here. It'll take you to the beginning of the month of August. Started off the month 2-0, caught 1,129 pips. Now, how we did the month before that. How we did it for July. I gotta scroll a little bit. Give me a second. I gotta scroll and find it because I don't remember what day I posted it. But we're still watching the charts. But as we can see, nothing's going on right now. You know, we're not missing anything. There's no big drop happening. Where did I post? Okay, here it is. So this is how we did July. July, we went 34-3. Only took 3 losses the month of July, 34 wins. Ended that with a 92% win rate. Caught 105,389 pips, 96,594 of those strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. New 15 just popped up. Let's see what's going on really quick. All right, so EA retested that level. We're watching EM still. NAS is doing that. Gold is still doing that. So we're going to switch this up. We got to switch it up. All right, so let's still got some work to do as well. Wait, why did I put E in twice? I was supposed to put G in. I'm tripping. Just making sure we're not missing any setups. Yeah, so they're basically all doing kind of the same stuff right now. All right, we want to keep it on GJ though. All right. So, and then how we did the month of, we just went over July. So let's do June, right? Yeah, June. Let's see if we can find it. So how we did June, we went 55-4, giving us a 93% win rate. Caught 151,295 pips, 136,267 of those were strictly with the members in advanced play signaling. So you can see we average monthly high 80, high 90% win rates. Weekly we average high 80, high 70, high 80, low 80% win rates. And you're going to really see how we've been doing. You can click this pin message and it'll take you to last year, right? So you can see how we did for literally over a year. We've been doing this for a year straight, winning more than we're losing, growing accounts, all that good stuff. But all right, so it finally hit this level. I'm about to see how it reacts, doing a natural reaction. It hasn't hit my daily level though, but we're still watching. But yeah, all these pairs are doing the same stuff. They're retracing, which again is not a surprise because we go back into the advanced split signal room. Kind of already called this and saw it coming. Again, how did I see this coming? Again, it's like once you understand market flow is kind of just rinse and repeat. You see the same stuff every day. But you see right here last night during Tokyo session, I said looking for sales on JPY, AED, and New Zealand pairs, but might see retracement because of the big dumps from yesterday. Look at the daily time frames. All right, so look at the daily time frames. We can see literally like every chart yesterday, unless it was an indice or gold, dumped. Right, this thing dumped. EN dumped. Went over this on yesterday's live. Went over EU on yesterday's live. Literally, all these pairs dumped yesterday. All these pairs dumped yesterday. JPY dumped. All these pairs dumped. And what do we see after the dump? Retracements. Again, not too shocking or surprising. You see it once, you're probably gonna see it twice. You see it twice, you're gonna see it thrice. You see it thrice, you're gonna see it 20 times. But yeah, so right now we're just patiently waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the way I like to trade, I'm not trying to catch a bounce or retracement. I'm trying to catch the ultimate move for the day, which is how you're able to catch, daily candlesticks. Because we go on the daily time frame and we zoom in a little bit, you can see when we take trades, majority of the time we're catching daily candlesticks. We caught this entire wick when we took those gold buys, caught this entire daily candlestick when I took this gold buy. When I was catching those sells, look at this, caught that wick, rolled that entire daily candlestick down. Caught this entire lower low, was able to scale positions, entire daily candlesticks, entire wicks, entire daily candlesticks. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I like to trade. And also, if you do that, you're able to, scale more positions and you have a higher likelihood of price going in your favor and in your direction. Right? We look at the NASDAQ, same thing, catching multiple daily candlesticks. Right? Catching daily candlesticks. So that's why I'm so patient with my setups, because again, I'm not trying to just catch a bounce or retracement or waiting for the ultimate move. So yeah, we're just patiently waiting right now. I like what GJ's doing. So we might re-enter GJ. I like what GJ's doing. But let's see what this next 5 minute looks like. This is the only one I kind of like. Everything else, well, actually, New Zealand pairs are kind of working as well, but as we can see, they're all kind of retracing and struggling. Go get rid of that. So we can take that setup. On the dome. For MT4 at the Malta, you can get for free the one-click trade pro, which enables you to set it up so you don't always take a 1% or 2% trade. Whatever is your risk tolerance. That's convenient, but I still suggest you know how to do it yourself. Because again, like you don't want to just rely on a bunch. I mean, you know, you can do what you want, but I personally don't want to just like rely on a bunch of stuff. I want to at least have an understanding. Because again, that's why a lot of people struggle with trading. I'm not talking about you necessarily. I'm talking about a whole other subject. I was talking about this yesterday in yesterday's live. A lot of people, the reason why they struggle or the strategy doesn't work the way they want it to is because they just have that strategy. They just know a pattern to look for. They just know a setup to look for. They just know when my indicator does this to look for this. But then once you're in the trade, then you're lost. You don't know how to read the candlesticks. You know how to calculate pips. But that's why there are certain tools for that. But I still would recommend that you know how to do everything manually and understand how pips work and how to count pips in general. I forgot to drop that video, so I'm gonna drop that video in the chat right now. Thanks for reminding me. So let me drop that video in the chat really quick. Those just joined the stream, these are just trade ideas. Haven't entered any of these trades, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal and free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. Where is that video? How to count pips. Just dropped the video last night. Make sure to check that out. I'm going to drop that in the chat as well. Got a new 5 minute that just started. Got about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes to the next next hour candlestick starts. To the 4 o'clock hour starts. Damn. Yeah, so the price just kind of chilling. I'm not tripping too much about that. So let me watch GBPJPY. Yeah, so GBPJPY is the only one that's kind of maybe at a possible entry. So I'm gonna keep the other charts up, but we're just gonna watch this one for right now. Look at the dollar index. It'll give you a good idea for where the market is going. You're talking about just like a straight up USD thing, I guess, but I mean that's just the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trading like pairs together, so I'll just say look at the chart you're trying to trade and figure out where it's going. Look at the chart you're trying to trade, because again, you watch that video on how to identify the trend. It explains very simply how to do that, and that works on literally everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? We trade everything. We trade futures, we trade gold, we trade currency pairs. It works on literally everything. So, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can do that. I'm not gonna say don't do it because I've never done it, so I can't tell you if that doesn't work or not. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just doing that, you can take that time to look at the chart you're trying to trade. You know what I'm saying? I should have probably put that up. I'm talking about URMA. You was talking about the dollar index. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can do what you want. I'm just saying personally, that'll save more time. Because again, like that might help or that might tell you something, but reading the chart you're trying to trade will tell you the same, if not more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all these pairs are kind of just retracing right now, which again is not too much of a surprise. Saw that coming. So we're just patiently waiting for some setups. And those watching recorded, those two videos are just linked. Make sure to check those out. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It should be at the bottom of your screen. Instagram is playmaker_way. TikTok is playmaker_way. I post daily on both pages. That TikTok, still follow that TikTok. But I'm in the middle of experimenting with TikTok because TikTok does not like you. I mean, like your boy. It's not like me at all. But I'll try to figure it out. And I think I'm slowly figuring it out, but it does not push my stuff out. I even made a different account that has no strikes on it. Or I started posting my other account that has no strikes on it, and it's just not pushing my stuff out. But we're still hasn't been, at least where I'm at, hasn't been raining, but we be having storms. So we have everything but rain. Like we get the lightning, we get the thunder, we get the wind, we get the dust storms, but we don't get the rain. So we're back on though. We're about to hop off in a little bit though, anyways, because we're about to hit that hour mark. Yeah, so we didn't enter anything this live, but we still broke down a few things. Like I said, make sure to hit that first link in the description and watch that video I dropped in the. Let's go back in the free channel. Make sure to watch the video I dropped in the free channel last night. Well, it wasn't even last night. It was like the afternoon. Make sure to watch that video, y'all, because it breaks down what's been happening the past couple weeks, and then what happened yesterday as well. So make sure to watch that video. All right, if y'all want to contact me directly, you can hit me up on Instagram at playmaker_way. I respond to all messages. Now, if you don't have Instagram, hit that first link, join the free Signal free Telegram. They click right here. Then you click here, you can message me on Telegram. All right, if you're interested in learning how to identify these levels and mark up your charts like this, hit those links in the description, join the Advanced Play Signal Room. We went over like 15 minutes ago what's in it. So if you just join a live, I recommend rewinding anyways, so you make sure you know what we talked about this live. But I also have the course. The course isn't just the course. The course teaches you not just how I trade, but teaches you the most important thing, which is how to read the charts. All right, how you read the charts. You read the charts. If it's candlesticks, you read the charts the same way. You read the EJ the same way you would read gold. You read gold the same way you'd read US30. It also works on crypto and options. Anything that has candlesticks, you read the same exact way. So I teach you the proper way to read the charts, and then of course I teach you how to trade, on MT4, MT5, and all that stuff. Also do one-on-one session. I have a few slots still open. What comes with a one-on-one session, you get access to the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. You also get access to the student member group chat when you purchase the course as well. But then also you get 2 sessions a week that are an hour long, and they're recorded and sent to you same day, and they're yours to keep for life. So just like the live streams in the Advanced Play Signal Room, if you miss those, I mean, obviously the one-on-one session, you can't miss that. You're going to be in the session with me. I'm talking about just like the Advanced Play Signal Room, all the lives are recorded. You can watch them. Now, you can't keep these for live. They're stuck in the channel. But again, members, make sure to watch the lives from yesterday and Thursday. All right, make sure to watch those 2 lives. And also, if you just join, explore the channel. Don't just sit there and wait for a signal. Explore the channel, because you might have some questions that you have answered already, especially in the group chat. Then also, I'm saying there's a lot of content in the Advanced Play Signal Room to explore, over 400 videos. And that's not even including, photos and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as price, like I said, as far as currency pairs go, I'm looking for sells. Price is just retracing right now. Not really concerned about the retracement. I'm waiting for the ultimate move. Price is clearly bearish, so I'm not going to look for a buy until that flow of price is broken and the reversal happens. So for currency pairs, so that's EJ, GJ, GN, EN, GA, EA, looking for sells. Now, as far as EU, GU, that's to be determined, right? As far as gold, I'm watching. May or may not even mess with gold. Indices, I'm looking for buys still. Lower right back at this resistance level where last time price struggled and rejected. We do have news today for the USD pairs. We have that at 8:30, I believe. So we have USD news at 8:30. We got Empire State Manufacturing Index, and then at 10 a.m. we got prelim ULM. So the news event is either going to help price push and continue the trend, or it's going to reject and cause the reversal, or possible reversal going into next week. All right, make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna do the giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. Last giveaway we did was at 500. We gave away a couple courses, a couple one-on-one sessions, free access to the advanced play signal room, and all that good stuff. And of course, we're gonna pull the names and do all that raffle stuff live. So probably this weekend, I'll drop the details of the giveaway and how you can be eligible for it. But yeah, we're gonna be just chilling right now. I'm still gonna be on the charts, but yeah, price is just retracing. So we're just gonna let price do its thing for right now. And I'll see y'all either the next time I post a video or the next time I live. So it's most likely gonna be the next time I'm live because I just dropped the video yesterday. All right, so we out.